Hey everybody, welcome back to Worst Man Play.
No, that's all staying in.
We're not on a black screen anymore.
Fuck. Hey, I never got assaulted by a ghost. What the fuck?
Earlier tonight,
The
Keith
Chevy
had-
Chase ghost never got me.
Wait, are you upset that you've never been assaulted by a ghost? Is
Oh,
this
for
like...
fucking out loud? Hold on. Maybe
Is
yes.
this like one of those
Heal
UFO
yourself.
conspiracy theorists?
I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
earlier,
Like you're just dying to be the one who gets abducted?
Well, lots of ladies have assault fantasies.
earlier tonight, Keith was talking about like I don't know how we got on the subject. We were talking about ghosts, and then we started talking about like.
We're never more than 2 degrees of separation away from that.
But no, he started talking about like the only way you can haunt a train is if you're the conductor.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
there's no way that like.
Oh yeah, we were talking about would I rather die in a train or a boat?
Yeah.
And I said, well, boat, because unless I'm the conductor, I'm not gonna haunt the train.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get to haunt shit.
Yeah.
That's true. That would be the shittiest way to be left on this earth, is to be constantly stuck riding a train,
Yes,
not
exactly.
even operating it.
Yeah.
Nick, you understand perfectly well. I don't even need to explain the next part of my line of thinking.
Right. I mean, it was all very inherently understood.
Check this.
I don't think anyone's going to challenge you.
Nice old save point. Yeah, at least, and if you sink on a boat, there's a chance you'll become a drogger. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could be just on a ghost ship, and I don't think there are any rules on how big a ghost ship has to be.
I feel like ghost
What
ships
if you're-
are like the
Yeah,
whole thing
ghost-
about them is that they.
What if your ghost ship is just a speedboat? That would be pretty rad.
I think
Not
now's
only
the time
is
to
it
break in the shotgun.
ethereal and inherently spooky, but also extra scary as hell because it's moving at like 80 knots or whatever.
Well, I think ghost ships are even scarier because they can be any size. It doesn't matter. Because like even if you get on a speedboat that is haunted, who knows if by the fucking time like
Stop
you get off of
stopping
it,
the one that's already down, you goddamn fucker!
it's still the size of a speedboat, you know? Because like ghost
Okay.
boats can just expand and constantly do whatever they fucking want.
What?
Add new rooms. Like ghost boats, their whole
The
thing.
girl said she doesn't care about the newspaper. We are kindred spirits.
How come the game suddenly has a film grain on it?
It's always had it. You just haven't noticed because you're ignorant.
Yeah, it's been harder to
Now,
tell
see, this
when
room
there's
doesn't have
more
film grain.
light.
Blammo!
Oh,
Not pregnant today, bitch.
Even bigger
this
sperms.
is the biggest, not yet a person we've seen so far.
Oh, they get bigger and bigger.
Be careful,
Don't you
Nick.
worry.
We have a huge Catholic following. You can't go saying something like that.
Hold on.
Well, if you're Catholic and watching this show, you're already going to hell.
You're in trouble already. Wait, is that not a first aid kit? Thank you. Pick it up. Fuck.
Yeah, she
What
was.
is-
Oh, I gotta
is
hold
that
your
a
hand.
highlight paddle? What the fuck was that other thing?
It was a newspaper. Or something. I
A
don't know. Oh, it might have been a
newspaper.
strap. A strap from the train.
That was a joke that me and my friends had in high school. Is that we wanted to have a radio show or something like that.
Snuck right past
That
the
was
cancer.
so
I beat cancer.
outlandish and like so bad that it was considered a sin in some religion or another.
I think you fulfilled that dream.
Yeah, more or
I-
less.
True. Yeah, I've kind of left them behind on it. I gotta get them on like a guest episode or something one of these days so that we can like fulfill that dream. But
Our foul destiny.
I actually I do think at least one episode of our show was listed as like not viewable in the UAE or something like that.
Oh, there should be more than at least one.
The opening credits to this show is probably offensive to voodoo or something.
This show? Oh, because of the skulls.
That's skulls.
I forgot which show this was.
Nah, use skulls just hither and thither and in voodoo. The rules are very fast and loose.
Oh, okay, I got it. The opening credits to our show now is probably offensive to row teams at upper echelon universities.
Fuck off.
I don't get it.
They're called
I hate you for bringing that up again.
single skulls. Got it, Kyle.
Heal yourself.
Well, you know what? It's a triple skull.
Oh,
Hey,
shit!
No such thing.
Nick, I hope you know to edit in the atom bomb footage there yet again.
I know to cut that whole joke out.
Just lots and lots of reverb until I'm indecipherable.
The only thing I had to say for all that was a music joke that would make sense to neither of you, and it would just make you mad.
Just as
So,
well.
I'm just going to let you
Maybe.
know that I thought better of it.
A
And you should
bad
be proud of
joke
me.
or a worthless joke? Take your poison.
Kyle's improving.
This is Trouble Planet.
I'm only improving because I'm not actually playing the game, so I have time to think about what I'm going to say.
You're following
There's
Nick's dad's advice at long
There's
last.
room for discretion.
Yeah.
Shit. Looks like...
Because when I'm playing the game, I'm normally operating on pure instinct.
Too bad we haven't played Killer Instinct.
We have.
It's like that old axiom. Discretion is the better part of Let's Plays.
That's a SNES game, isn't it? Oh, shit.
No, it's also on arcade.
Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
We haven't played Killer
Although-
Instinct.
What?
Although I did have it on SNES when I was a kid.
Oh, me
Comes
too.
in a black cartridge.
Yeah.
God, I hate the sperm tunnel. Fuck.
And it was it was actually playable. So I have tried playing Killer Instinct in arcades, and it is fucking impossible.
Well, yeah. Yeah. It makes sense. I don't know why, but it does.
Can't
Like
believe I
you're really
love that
only
shit.
able to play that game, if you are the kind of person who plays it constantly and has played the hell out of it. Well, that's nice. You got a morning star.
Yeah.
I got a
Well, they call it
fucking.
a
I got a
mall.
little. I got a little consolation prize for being stuck here. In
Yeah,
the
you should-
sewers.
It should be a good replacement for your steel pipe.
It's
but,
really slow.
Killer Instinct was
Oh,
just
shit,
fucking
it is.
impossibly hard to play in arcades every time I tried. Like, I'd throw in a couple quarters as a kid because, I'd played Street Fighter, and you can
Yeah.
usually beat one or two guys on, whatever, 50 cents. But if you ever beat even a single character on Killer Instinct, you've already played way too much of that game.
So, yeah. What that tells me is that if we ever play it, I need to see if there's a dip switch setting to change the difficulty.
Maybe. I doubt there is. It was just one of those games that fucking hates you, and I think it may have only been that hard so that it would entice you to get other people to play with you, because you're
Yeah.
not going to beat the CPU,
No.
but there's a good chance you could beat another human person who has about as much knowledge on the game as you do.
The
that's
game's
what's-
so bad it forced you to make friends.
That's what's fascinating about Street Fighter 2, though, is like it's like a perfect like early 90s arcade game, because like they knew how to draw you in to get you interested and then like turn up the fucking heat after a certain point to where like you want to keep playing. Like as
Yeah.
soon as like you beat the first 3 guys, you're like, okay, cool, I got it. And then Blanca shows up and you're like, well, fucking forget about it. Like I'm never gonna beat
Yeah.
fucking Blanca. Blanca's impossible in this game.
Can't touch the bastard.
Yeah.
I did know a guy who would play Killer Instinct on the N64 with his stepkids, and he had figured out how to use Saber Wolf in a way that he had
wow.
an infinite looping combo. And the problem was when he played, of course, he knew that if he could get you in this combo, there's pretty much no way out of it. You're just gonna die there. But he would continue doing this looping set of maneuvers over and over long after you're dead. Like he would do it until he got well over like 100 hits, and we'd be like, Rick, fucking finish it up. Like, let's go to the next fight, please.
Jesus.
And he's just he was basically Keith cackling like a goddamn maniac at the fact that no one else is enjoying
So
themselves.
just to clarify, was he the correct age group for you as an adult, or were you friends with the kids that he was a stepfather to?
Yeah, I was friends with the kids.
Oh, that's
That was
funny.
their-
Then that's even funnier. So this guy comes in and he's just like smokes your
Yeah,
asses.
this dude's in like his late 40s into his 50s.
I do
and
enjoy to
we're
smoke
all
a fine
like,
ass.
yeah, we're all teenagers, and he's just kicking the shit out of my friend Bill on Killer Instinct over and over, and we're like, this isn't even fun.
Hey, look, it's me playing a fucking Let's Play with Kyle. Oh, man. Get the fuck out of here with these
You gotta
goddamn
heal yourself.
penduli. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be in this room. Probably not, given how shitty it is. All right. They're screeching. Let's get out of here. It's a good sign. It's time to leave. Same as my my concept of holy shit science.
Damn.
I mean, fucking social niceties. Trying to pay attention to a lot of sperm here.
Some meaty sperm.
Which, as usual, prevents Keith from having a lot of awareness otherwise.
Hey, there's some shit right there.
Good, an office. An office.
The only time Keith has ever uttered that in an actual legit excitement.
Well, it's like there's statistically less likely to be sperm in an office. I hope. I couldn't concentrate on where to go. I was being chased by the fucking...
Which is funny, because you ran into that hallway earlier tonight, and you're like, nope, this seems like a direction to go. I will not do it. He backtracked immediately.
It sounds right. The long...
Yeah, when we review this, I'm going to point it out to you, Keith. Well...
Well, I kind of did that Home Alone knee sliding thing.
What are those things? It's just like a spinning bug with fucking...
They are penduli.
Hellacious sound.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, boys, since we seem to have a bit of time to go over it, that the
Heal yourself
monsters
right now.
in this game has the theme of pregnancy. And so a whirling, rotating insect with ghastly sounds emanating in all directions
It's a baby.
is certainly consistent with
Is that
depositing a
something that
baby.
Heather is worried about? Is she worried about getting pregnant?
Well, maybe she's got some surprises coming her way. Get it? Coming her way. Wait a minute. Which fucking room is this?
Oh, no.
I don't need to come here yet.
Oh, gross. Keith is still talking about ejaculate.
I have to. It's a sexual story.
It's a non-stop stream of thought.
It's a non-stop stream of something.
Of clot.
You...
I don't think
Fuck the
spoiling
both
clot.
of you. I was just going to condemn Keith for that, but damn it, Kyle, you jumped in, and it's like you took a bullet for him, but it was more like you took a bullet with him.
You caught the bullet in midair and said, "Hold on," and then you shoved it into yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
I couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist a bad time.
Damn, that's a good bullet. Fuck, there's so many
It's
more.
the magic bullet we've been counting on all these years.
It's like the black light at a fucking Denny's. I guess I had
You know
chilies
what?
on the brain.
There was one time where I went out with I was out drinking and partying and stuff with some people from college, and we ended up at Denny's at like 2 in the morning. And
It's the only time you ever go.
there's no two ways about it. We definitely witnessed an old man at a Denny's booth with a prostitute.
Hell yeah.
My future.
Yeah, I was about to say, was
Like-
it Keith's future's ghost? Don't
Yeah.
warn me! He
there
screams
there are
at
no
you.
two ways about it. That's exactly what we saw, and like we could not help but just watch. We're like, only in a Denny's.
Well, not
Only in a
only in a
Denny's.
Denny's, Nick. I'm sure Applebee's sees enough of that shit too.
Yeah. No,
And we
but
were just
not
talking
at
about
2:30 in
Chili's.
the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, only
A
because those other
70-year-old
places aren't
man
open
taking
24
like
hours.
a 19-year-old hooker to dinner.
Or technically breakfast.
Right.
Sure.
Breakfast for dinner.
You know what? Given the context and the time, you can call that meal whatever the fuck you want.
It's like that line, from Achewood.
Don't
It's like,
call
you's
me.
gonna feed me too, or you's all talk. Oh, I'm gonna feed you. Sorry, underpants. I don't eat where I shit. And he's talking about McDonald's.
Cool.
Kyle, you don't have to feign interest. I never do for you. You say something about a band from 40 years ago. I'm like, I don't know what that is. I'm bored.
Nah, see, this is different because Kyle mentioned like Nirvana and Gorillaz and stuff, bands I've listened to a lot when he was telling that story, and that still got nowhere. But when you talk about Achewood, I know already that this is something he doesn't even have an image in his head. It's just like a blank thought bubble.
I just
like
see
a
that
little cloud floating over his head.
I see that bunny that doesn't have pants on, or a dog, or whatever the fuck it is.
It's a cat.
It's a cat?
It's an American curl.
Okay. It's some
kind of
kind of
cat.
animal with no pants on, and it's got those eyes with, like, it doesn't have eyes. It's just, like, two little lines to indicate.
Sunglasses.
Okay.
That's the sound of
See,
Kyle listening to
exactly.
me talking about Achewood.
Wailing deep in a dark sewer.
Well, Wailing Deep in a Dark Sewer was one of our working titles for this show.
Shit, yeah, it is. Oh, that should be the next
One
show.
of many.
We can have a Steam-based game called Wailing Deep in a Dark Sewer. This isn't where I just came from, is it?
No, it doesn't seem like it.
I
Okay.
have no way of discerning.
Yeah, you definitely didn't do that. You didn't run down multiple stairs like that.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, it's different. There's a guy under there now.
it's a sex crocodile.
Don't give him any ideas.
Sex gator.
Is that a football team?
Kyle,
Well, it's Silent Hill.
it's Kyle, it's fuck a gator. Or a crocodile.
You were mad in the way I didn't expect.
You could have put so much more effort into it.
The
I
other
was
problem,
spitballing
Kyle,
real
too, is
fast.
like sexual crocodile is kind of a tautology, isn't it?
Is it?
All crocodiles are pretty sexual, if you ask me.
I don't know. I've never heard anybody bragging that they fuck like a crocodile.
I just lay there.
I've
and-
heard people bragging that they fucked a crocodile. Pick up the fucking hairdryer, dude! Jeez!
Although there is that hair metal song where he brags that he's got a mouth like an alligator. I don't know if that's supposed to be sexual or not,
Well, I've heard people
but
say
most
they're.
of what they sing about is sexual, so why not?
I've heard people say they're a sexual tyrannosaur, so maybe it's not too far off from a sexual alligator.
I think they mean they're just not good at using their hands. It's self-deprecating.
Maybe like they're using a lot of mouth. I don't know.
Well, as long as
It's all mouth and legs, no hands.
Oh yeah, sexual alligator makes sense if you're boasting of your cunnilingus propensity, because it means you have a lot of jaw durability.
Yeah, but you can't.
Well, I think
open your
that
mouth very
means that
easily.
you're prone to just clinging on and going into a death roll.
Oh lord. Is that
That's not how you
you're
guys do
supposed
it?
to do it?
Yeah,
Yay,
yeah, yeah.
same joke. Same joke alarm, same joke alarm.
Hey,
Uh-oh, what's that one gonna
you
sound
guys are
like?
on the same wavelength
Oh, God.
for the first time in your
It
lives.
took 15 hours of Silent Hill to get us here, but
And a joke about fucking like an alligator.
Damn it.
This was the only time that you guys were gonna like mentally converge.
and we found a document about Jose and Jaime, the science friend.
Well, do we keep going?
Oh hell yeah, we're almost out of the sewer.
Okay.
We're
let's
gonna
get
get
out
we're
of
gonna
this
we're
one
gonna get we're gonna get to Dad at least. We
Okay.
gotta, that's the theme of Trouble Planet. We're getting to Dad.